Greetings, YouTube haunters. Brad Goodspeed here. So, it's time to start thinking about 2013. Although many of you have much of a head start on me this year, I'm sure. I'm starting to think about the layout of my haunt. We always kind of have the same basic structure. I have a one-car garage, and in that garage, I'm able to build up wall panels and all the rest. That's where my drop panel scare happened last year. That's where we're able to do the most set decoration. If you have a chance, have a look at my set decoration video to show you the detailing we did in there. That's where we can usually do the most work. But out front of the haunt is a 10 by 20 or 25 or 30, I can't remember, foot tent that we rent from a pro wedding tent company. I do that because I've been in hurricane conditions before and had tents fly away. So what we always do is put up this tent, and then I've built a structure out of PVC before, actually out of ABS pipe, to hang things on and divide the tent up into 3 spaces. But this year I'm hoping for something a little more solid. We had people so scared last year that they were banging into things and the structure took a beating. So we're trying to think of something we can do with wood. What I'm thinking about doing here is building this structure, something that's modular that we can just take up and put down in a couple of days before Halloween, because the tent is delivered just a few days before Halloween, just to save on money for renting it. So this is the structure that I'm envisioning, at least preliminarily. There may be more to come. So as you first enter the haunt, here will be this first room, and there'll be a lot more to it than you see here. I just have a couple of cylinders there to represent oil drums, which may or may not be what's there. There may be a scare coming out of an oil drum, there may be some other obstruction. The whole idea there is that there won't be a clear path from the way you come into the haunt to the door into the second room. So you'd come into the second room here and there'd be a scare in there. We're thinking of have that be our demented cabin for Harlan to scare in. So there'd be things hanging all over the place and interesting lighting, and figure out some kind of scare in there at some point. Then you would come into this second, or actually I guess the third room in the haunt, but I'm figuring out a way to attach a divider to that same structure. So we would have this obstruction that you have to walk around. And I'm thinking of having the whole front there be covered in chicken wire or something, and props laid out on the table, and then perhaps there wouldn't be a wall between the props and the scare actor, but we'd figure out some way to make the scare actor look like he's part of this collection of props so that you couldn't see his feet somehow, and then he would jump out and move. We would control it with lighting such that it wouldn't be obvious that he's about to move. And then you go around the hallway and around to the back, and then this tunnel you see here at the back of the haunt actually leads into the garage, and then there's the whole garage, which I'm not showing you here just because I have this one old animation here that I did, but it's not really accurate. But the whole garage is a whole other part of it. Again, not part of what I'm diagramming here, but these are some initial thoughts for myself and for the other haunters in the team to consider and think about. Our resident carpenter, Sean, will have to weigh in on this, as will my brother, who's my partner in all this stuff. Lots to think about. These are just some ideas, but I welcome yours. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. Talk to you all soon. Bye.